welcome to the Words Are Hard podcast, guys. We're back for another week here in our new format. Here to tell you to vote Greg Esty for president in 2020.
I'm prepared to rule the country.
He's going to make America shitty again.
No, I'm going to make Canada shitty again.
Yeah, that's right. You're going to make...
I'm not American.
You're
No,
gonna-
not that there's anything wrong with Americans. I'm just...
Fuck you, America.
Great. Now we're
now we just lost all our American viewers. All three of them.
we're isolating
That's right.
330 million people now. This is
Yeah.
That's right. Except for the Jareds. You guys are cool. So, Alex, what do you have for us today?
Great intro, Mike. So, a couple things I want to bring up for this week is one, the Canadian President Trump, or the Canadian version of Trump, Kevin O'Leary, announced his running for the leader of the Conservative Party.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to bring up the fact that they're both billionaires. They're both very controversial people. But a few key differences here is that Trump has small hands. Kevin O'Leary can play guitar, so I assume he doesn't have small hands. Yeah, it's big enough.
Yeah, he plays like jazz and blues.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like really well too.
So are you saying you need large hands to play jazz and blues?
Yes, to work some of those scales.
Interesting.
Yes, oh yes.
It's something else.
Yeah.
So like he's actually got some proper skills. They've both been $1 billion in debt minimum.
Mm-hmm.
They both run companies into the ground and have done a shitty job of keeping them afloat.
Both had reality TV shows.
Both have had reality TV shows. Kevin O'Leary was on Dragon's Den.
And Shark Tank.
And Shark Tank, but technically
The
Dragon's Den
American
was first.
counterpart.
Exactly, but Dragon's Den was first.
Yeah.
And so I mean that's really where.
So two key differences is Trump looks like his face is being sucked into a black hole that's behind his head, like because it's all getting all small.
And Kevin O'Leary.
O'Leary looks like his face is being sucked into a black hole
from the other side.
That's in front of his face because his nose is fucking huge. That thing's like.
Well, I guess also his head also seems to be like.
He's aerodynamic as fuck.
He could be a ballistic missile.
Yeah. We could just launch Kevin O'Leary at
our enemies.
At Trump.
Kevin O'Leary for 2019 Prime Minister of Canada. He's aerodynamic.
Like
I would vote
2019.
for him just for that. That's when the next Canadian election is.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Pay attention, Mike.
It could happen before or after that. It's not a 4-year thing.
It's Canadian politics is weird. I understand more about American politics than I do about Canadian politics, and that's sad.
That's because American politics are fucked. Okay, because if you think about it, Canadian politics are. I feel like it makes a little bit more sense.
To a point.
But American politics, I feel like, is like kind of like the rules to sorry. The game's fucked. It doesn't make sense, but you get it.
You lost at Sorry as a child a lot, didn't you?
Yeah, and well, I guess sorry is a very Canadian game to play. So
I guess,
Yeah, what's it called? It's Sorry or...
in America, fuck you.
No. I forget the name of it, but it is called something different in America.
Is it? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
In Canada, you're like, oh,
Are we
sorry, I
looking it
didn't
up?
mean to land on your piece, but
No, I have a screenshot from basically. There's one thing I wanted to bring up.
welcome to DeviceCast, where we just sit here on our own personal devices
Well,
and
now,
don't talk to each
now
other.
I need to know.
No, so there's one thing about Kevin O'Leary is that he has friends in high places, of course, and because he's rich, but he's had a lot of really shady business practices in the past. People are like, oh well, he's not as outspoken and racist and rude as Trump. That may be the case, but there's a quote from Arlene, I think it's Dickinson, who was
She's a sweetheart.
she was one of Kevin O'Leary's co-stars on Dragon's Den, and my buddy Nick, who's actually involved with the Liberal Party of Canada in a major way. I'm not gonna say how. He basically gave this is his quote and then his take on it. Arlene Dickinson on Kevin O'Leary. You have to have compassion and empathy, and those are two things that I've never seen him use. So Arlene was a co-host, of course, with Kevin on Dragon's Den. She knows him as well as any business professional does. She says that the things that he does, if based on whether he can make money from it or not. It's great from a business standpoint. So maybe Canada's economy might come back, but not a great stance or not a great personality to have as a leader of the country.
We're not going to make a lot of friends if he's our leader.
The economy doesn't work well when you're talking about greed.
No, and that's a big thing.
Business works well when you're talking about greed, and business gives a shit about the economy. It comes into play, but a business owner, if the economy's tanking, they're going to do everything they can to take advantage of. So I mean, like it's not like it's in their best interest to necessarily fix it so much as it is to fix their portion.
Like when Kevin was on Dragon's Den, he was actually very frugal. I think he closed 2 deals a season. Like he was very, very sparing with it, like with what he was doing with his money there.
I never watched the show.
It was.
No. I
was.
don't think I've seen a single episode.
I liked watching it.
We watched a lot in entrepreneurship in high school, and Kevin was he was the resident asshole. He was like, how can I make money from it? This is not possible. And there's one big idea. He's like, this won't make money. It doesn't make sense. He just didn't understand the market that they were playing to. And that woman who he turned down entirely, that Arlene and I think Jim, who owns Boston Pizza, they went in on this deal with her, and she's now, the company that she valued at $1 million is now worth $500 million.
What is it?
I can't remember specifically what it was, but it was something that Kevin just didn't, he didn't see the potential in it. He didn't see the potential in a lot of things.
Was it an escort service?
Most definitely not.
Why?
Why not?
Oh, we know where Greg's investing.
Which brings me to my final point. I guess the main point that I wanted to make on this, which was who would win a fight, Kevin O'Leary or Donald Trump?
Trump.
Why? Okay, I'm going with Kevin.
No.
I am going with Kevin. The main thing, Trump has tiny hands.
Exactly.
But he.
So he'd cheat to win.
No, I think
he can hook his tiny fist into Kevin O'Leary's nostril.
Yeah, and then pull his brain out from the inside.
That's a way of doing things, but no.
Yeah, no, it's Trump all the way.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like Trump would probably just hire someone to try to kill or beat up Kevin O'Leary.
I think the worst part about if there was a commercial fight between the two of them is that they would be too busy covered in gear from sponsors to fucking actually fight at all. Yeah, they would be covered in so many. I don't even know what actual fighters they'd be covered in so many Monster Energy stickers that they couldn't fucking move.
It's just okay, I got you, Donald. Do you have gloves on?
Don't need them.
Yeah.
I
don't need them.
Don't need them.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fantastic.
And Kevin's like,
great.
You're an idiot. This is a dumb idea. This is dumb. You're an idiot. You're never gonna make money. Fuck you. You're stupid. This is dumb. You're wasting my time. You're a load of shit.
Just like this show.
Yeah. This is all stupid. This is all a waste of time.
This is all
Take it all
stupid
away.
waste of time.
I can't wait for can you imagine him as Prime Minister? And he's sitting in the cabinet and somebody brings up a point and he's like, that's fucking dumb. That's stupid. And it's just great, that's a productive way to
I would start paying attention to politics.
Yeah, but the thing is Kevin O'Leary is boring. He was the guy on Dragon's Den that told it like it is because he knew what he was talking about in that business. And you put him in any other setting, what do you get? You know what I mean? You could report on Trump all day. It's is he pissed on or pissed off? Look how orange his face is. Look at the people that he hit. Look at the stupid shit that he's doing.
Look how many pussies he's grabbed.
Yeah, Kevin O'Leary, they're like, oh yeah, he went on Dragon's Den and he told people their idea was dumb. It's oh really? Yeah, they mortgaged their house to make wall stickers, and it's yeah, they're fucking dumb.
They're stupid.
Great. How is this interesting?
Like your whole idea there with with him saying, oh, this is dumb. Sitting there with his cabinet, them or.
Yeah.
Sitting there in Parliament trying to get.
And then Trudeau would come over and elbow him in the tits and take him right out.
See, this is your biggest mistake, though. You're treating politics like it's a reality TV show.
And that's what it's become.
Well, that's what I'm saying is when you say that you would be more interested in watch it. I literally said that he would say something that would create drama in Parliament, and you're like, I would pay attention to politics.
Right,
So I turned it
because-
into a reality TV show, and suddenly you're
Not
paying
because it's a
attention.
reality. Wow, I can't talk.
A reality.
A reality TV
Reality.
show
Mm.
because there's a guy calling people out, just calling them idiots.
Well, they don't necessarily call each other idiots, but I mean, we need somebody who's going to go in and be professional.
Exactly. Yeah. No. I mean, like, if he is actually there in Parliament, they're trying to pass bills and shit.
Yeah.
Pass laws. It's like,
Mr. Speaker, you're an idiot.
Well, no, I mean, like, it'd be like, I don't know, name a bill that you would want to see go through.
Bill C go through.
Bill C go through. How the fuck am I going to make money off this?
What's Bill C?
How am I supposed to make money off of Bill C go through? Isn't Bill C 51 like that big one that Harper put in? That
Yeah.
everybody hates. It's actually the one that makes it so the fact that you own a crossbow should be labeling you as a potential terrorist.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
Even though crossbows are legal now in Canada.
Yeah, you can hunt with them too.
Yeah, but they're technically considered a terrorist.
But you
weapon.
have to do it. You can't do it through bow season. You have to do it in actual
Rifle
firearms
season.
Yes.
You have to register.
And I'm not a
Also
terrorist, no matter
don't
what
have to
Mike
register.
tries to say.
You
Yeah.
don't have to register it, but you still need your possession acquisition. Because firearm laws, that's what we've gotten into now.
Because firearms.
But how am I going to make money off this?
You're an idiot.
I don't see the money. It's like, well, if
Yeah.
you don't see the money, step down from, But I just
So which celebrity
I don't know.
would you like to see as prime minister? And they have to be a Canadian celebrity.
Oh, yeah, because of Prime Minister.
I was going to say.
Let's.
I was going to say Morgan Freeman just so that we could hear his voice, but he's not Canadian, so it's like.
Wow. William Shatner.
William Shatner. No. I can't.
Justin Bieber.
I can't do that.
See, I knew you were going to go for the very obvious Justin Bieber joke. Greg and his low-hanging fruit.
Honestly, it was just the only Canadian that I could think of that everybody would hate.
Really? Why? Why did you have to go for somebody that everyone would hate?
I was
said,
trying,
who
I
would
was
you
trying
like to
be
see?
fun. Okay, I don't know what
Yeah.
I would like.
Jim Carrey?
No.
Wait, if it was both living and dead, Leslie Nielsen would have been amazing.
Yeah, because we want the world's first dead Prime Minister.
Weekend at Bernie's
We-
with the Prime Minister. We're sitting in the UN. Got the three of us next to fucking Leslie Nielsen. Like,
Yeah, Weekend with Leslie.
Mr. Prime Minister, what do you think about this law? Oh well, it works out perfectly fine.
Yeah, so I think we should stick with living.
Works out.
Yeah, stick with
So living.
I don't know. Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser's a Canadian.
I'm pretty sure he's Canadian.
I read an article the other day that he's just barely, like, he can't even get a job acting right
he
now.
needs the job.
He needs a job.
No.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, let's make him prime minister. Because
Wayne
he needs it
Gretzky,
right now.
and that's my legit answer.
I don't think somebody who takes hits to the head for a living. That's all they could have run the country.
But see, that's the thing. Gretzky never took hits. Because Gretzky was back in the day when you still had your goon squad on your teams, and he always had a big guy follow him around that nobody could lay a hand on him.
There's no way he didn't hit his head at least once.
Not like
As long as
today's
it's not-
hockey.
I guess Trudeau took punches. Like,
He actually-
he
yeah,
was a
celebrity
boxer.
boxing. Yeah.
He was also a white water raft instructor.
Yeah.
So he's definitely hit his head on some things. Okay.
He's done-
So yeah, I honestly feel like Gretzky could run the
Well,
Did
country.
you see his bar trick?
He's also Trudeau Senior's son, and that man didn't give a fuck.
Don't you mean he was Fidel Castro's son?
Oh, fuck right off, bud. I want Fidel Castro to be the prime minister.
Well, no. Justin Trudeau has a bar trick where basically like he'll stand near the stairs.
Yeah.
Like doors like wide open. He'll be talking to someone and he'll like just fall back when someone like lightly touches them, and he'll tumble down the stairs.
Really?
And then he'll get them to buy him a drink. There's video and stuff on this. They like online.
So our prime
And this
minister,
man runs our country.
our prime minister is a drunk stair tumbler, and I couldn't be more proud.
I am so proud.
Just like Trump actually has this really cool bar trick where he has everybody else in the bar arrested, and then Russian prostitutes come in and piss on him.
I thought you were going to say, is this really bar trick where he owns like every bar in New York?
Yeah. Donald Trump has this bar trick where he buys the bar.
He buys the bar.
and then closes,
Literally.
forecloses and opens a hotel.
Which. I mean,
Trump has this sweet trick where he buys a bar and deports everyone who's working there.
Including the broom.
Yeah.
So last Friday, Trump got got put into power.
Yeah.
Officially.
He inaugurated.
And everybody lost their shit.
Like there are people that are rioting still because of it.
There's a poor Starbucks in DC that has no windows right now.
They had it coming.
They had it coming.
Yeah, if there's anything that represents Trump perfectly, it's the biggest corporation making money off of the cheapest beverage.
You bite your tongue.
I like Starbucks because they're the only people in Fredericton, it's a small place, right, that I have found that are willing to put 6-7 shots of espresso in a cup and just
Because they have no qualms with trying to kill you.
and let me walk out. Isn't your brother-in-law one of the guys that served me recently?
We think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let me drive away with that shit?
I told him to throw a couple extra in there just to try and get you buzzing.
Buzz.
Buzz, motherfucker.
Get me beezing.
Reference to one of our other episodes.
Yeah.
But like, how do you think this first 30 days are going to go with Trump?
Well, he's already passing laws.
Which is scary as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't huge, but I don't remember who it was. I think it was the Secretary of Defense or somebody who had to be retired or out of whatever profession for, I think, 7 years. He wanted her in, and he was like, you don't have to wait anymore.
Just do it.
Yeah.
But that's there for psychological evaluations that they can.
Yeah,
be
yeah.
deemed fit.
There was a reason that law was in the first place.
Why do you need a psychological evaluation to get into politics? If you needed that, then Trump would never have become president in the first place.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Wow, that's a really good point.
Yeah.
So, how about the fact that that the inauguration he was looking to book a band, as everybody knows, and so the Bruce Springsteen cover band that he had hired canceled on him. The cover band dropped out.
The cover band.
Yeah. Do you know what their explanation was? They thought to themselves, "What would the boss do?"
He'd probably have done the show.
He wouldn't do it.
I think he would have done it.
No, he said he wouldn't.
Because he was born in the USA.
Born in the USA, not like the first lady.
So
That was terrible.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think about Trump because like it's just gonna get worse, and it's like they can't impeach him for like a while yet.
You know what I found funny is everyone was taking pictures of George Bush in the crowd, like fucking around with his poncho and stuff, and people were like, "I miss him," and they were like, and people were saying like, "Oh, he wasn't bad. He just kind of filled the role. Yeah, he started whatever war, but the other times that he was in his presidency, he just kind of." At least he was presidential. He started a war, but at least he was presidential.
He was like,
at least he was somewhat professional. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That's because I don't think he was entirely there for the majority of his presidency.
No. The scary part about the Trump,
I think he was high as fuck.
The scary part about Bush was Cheney. Everybody needs to be scared that there's another Dick Cheney coming in. You don't got to be scared of but I remember after 9/11 all of the anti-Bush propaganda and people saying he's the devil and stuff, and now that Trump's in, they're like, oh, Bush wasn't that bad. It's like
It's the same people saying it.
Yeah. So I mean, we're slowly devolving into the movie Idiocracy. We're gonna have retarded Terry Crews.
Oh, it's not slowly developing into it.
It's
a full-on snowball effect right now.
And he's gonna be running the country, and we'll be like, yeah, Trump was pretty good. You guys remember Trump? He wasn't that bad.
See, they should just make Terry Crews their president. That would solve all their problems.
I would love it if Terry Crews were to come on and just my fellow Americans start screaming and bouncing his tits all over the place. I would have voted for that guy if I was American.
Trump wasn't that bad. George Bush started a war, but the only thing that Trump did was feed all of our plants fucking Gatorade.
Yeah.
It's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolytes.
Electrolytes. It's what plants crave.
No, it has, what was the actual drink called in the movie?
I'm pretty sure it was Gatorade.
No, they
did they not use the trademark?
No, they gave it a name.
Fucking.
That's why we have devices.
Yeah, it started with a B, but anyway. No, I honestly, I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't want Kevin O'Leary running the country either. A lot of people have their problems with Trudeau.
Brondo.
Yeah.
It was Brondo.
We wanted
The
to
thirst
Brondo.
mutilator.
It's what plants
The thirst mutilator.
It's what plants crave.
Do you have any water? You mean like the stuff that's in the toilet?
You want to drink toilet water? Anyway. No.
So, God have mercy on our souls. Let's hope that we don't have reality TV stars running all of the countries in the world. And we should be okay for 2000.
And if we do, I think that we should have RuPaul run the world. But he shouldn't tell us his political affiliation. He should walk into Parliament, and when everyone tries to guess which side of Parliament he's going to walk to, he goes, "Turn to the left." Turn to the right.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. RuPaul, Prime Minister of Canada, 2019.
No, RuPaul would have to be president.
Nope. RuPaul's going to come up and be the Prime Minister.
He's not Canadian.
Neither is she.
I don't think that matters.
Nope, doesn't matter anymore.
All
So, lessons learned?
I know nothing about politics. That's my lesson learned.
That Donald Trump can reach through Kevin O'Leary and punch his brain because of his tiny hands.
That's right.
Yeah.
Vote Greg President of the U.S. 2020.
And Canada. I want to run both.
Vote Greg as President of Canada 2020.
President of North America.
Vote RuPaul as Secretary of Defense.
I like it. I can get behind that.
Where do we go? Sergeant Paul? Turn to the left.
Turn to the left.
All right. All right. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys.
Have a great day.
We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching that episode of the Words Are Hard podcast, guys. Leave a comment down below about what you're going to do when Dictator Trump actually starts making some changes to laws. Don't forget to click on Greg's face for a playlist of the rest of our videos. Click on Mike's face for subscriptions. And also another announcement, we have merch now. So check out our merch store in the description below and grab yourself some tees, maybe a hoodie, or maybe even just stuff for your children. Get your children. Think of the children. Thanks for watching, guys.